right here, page 41. Attraction principle 15. Whenever a woman requires too many things from a man, he'll resent it. Let him give you what he wants to give freely, then observe who he is. I agree with that to an extent. I do agree with that. You have to see what he naturally wants to give you. I think it's more so than, but you have to use this carefully. And I'll tell you why. Because this is my personal theory, and if I'm wrong, let me know. I feel like when men see you or when they take you out that first time, they've already decided what your place will be in their life. If you're gonna be temporary, if you're just their good time fun girl, if you're girlfriend material, if you're wifey material, I feel like that decision is made way before we make a decision. As a woman, we're very malleable, so we may go on a date with you and don't even like you, may not even be attracted to you, but then because of how you act and how you treated us and all this other stuff, then we kind of like fall head over heels. And that process can happen slowly, it can happen fast, but it's a process and it can totally happen, which is great for you guys. Like if a girl doesn't like you now, she could totally like you one day. Absolutely. Like you enough and want to marry you in the whole nine. But I don't think it's like that with men. I think men kind of make that decision early on. So if you're noticing in the beginning, yeah, I don't think I agree in the sense that you shouldn't require things from him. See what he wants to give you on his own. But also don't expect that he's going to tell you what his intentions are for you. You have to be intuitive and just kind of like know and use your woman's intuition on what you feel like he wants the situation to be, because people are not always honest. Men are manipulative and women are manipulative. So I feel like, yes, you should see what he's giving to you freely, but don't get too gassed about things you totally shouldn't get gassed about, you know. This is very advanced. Like, I mean, it has nothing to do with intelligence. It has a lot to do with a lot of other things in life. So this one's really hard. And I don't know what to say about this. I feel like, I don't know how much I agree with her, don't agree with her on this one. But that's just like, I guess, a criticism I have. All right, so what's something else in the book? Oh, I love this one. Is this the one? Okay. So she has like a little table or chart here about what women think in their mind and what men are thinking. And this I totally agree with. I think that women make up little fantasies in their head on what something is, and it's just not that thing. And they don't consider what he's thinking. And I've seen men do that too. I've seen men that do things that can come off as kind of like needy and not even think about what she's thinking about the situation. So I say, before you do anything, put yourself in that person's shoes. How would you see yourself? That's something people don't want to do, but that's something you should totally do. So like these are just quotations or things that or excuses that women would use for themselves. In her mind, I'm going the extra mile. In his mind, she's trying too hard. She's desperate. I don't want to play games. She talks too much. In her mind, I'm just nurturing. I'm a nurturing woman. She's so mothering. The guy's side, I am giving 100% so I can make it work. This is when girls get really angry and then they start listing everything they've done for you in the hopes to guilt you so that you'd want to marry them, because that makes total sense. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. In his mind, she's really nice, but there's just no chemistry. Ouch, that hurts. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. Whether you sleep with a guy you know, there might be everything. I like her, but I'm not crazy about her. And you don't understand, like, what the fuck do you mean you're not crazy about me? What are you talking about? It's very, you can deceive yourself so well. Oh my God, women they deceive themselves so freaking well. And the worst thing we do as women is that we get advice from other women, and then the other women don't know what they're talking about. And then you end up doing a lot more when you should be pulling back so you can kind of like see what's going on and kind of assess things. But I feel like when you're really in love, you're not gonna assess it, but you should. You should. So you'll do more, you'll cook more, and you'll give better blowjobs. You'll do all these different things, and it's not helping. It's not gonna change anything. The best advice I can give on this, so this is my advice. think about yourself with a guy that you're not attracted to, but that's crazy about you. Is there anything he can do that's gonna make you crazy about him? No. So it's the same thing, it's the same principle. There's nothing that you can do to change his mind if he's made his mind up. Now sometimes what does happen is sometimes if you're separated from someone a long time and then you might like feel like, oh, this person, I messed up with this person. I need to, you know, go backwards. Sometimes that happens, but that only happens in the person's absence. And it's not guaranteed. And you should never break up with someone, and this is not even in the book, but I'm just saying, never break up with someone thinking, okay, once I break up, this person's gonna realize what a wonderful person I am and run back to me. Don't expect that. It may happen, but don't expect it. Okay, so let's look at page 227. All right, I like this. This is positive. She says, when it comes to believing in yourself, put your eye on the mark and don't blink. If you have a goal, a dream, or an aspiration, believe in yourself while you are on the way to your destination, and you will have already arrived. I love that. And it is about believing in yourself, like what your life is about, not just your relationship life and defining your life by a relationship. And then she ends on, don't ever let anyone shake your faith in yourself, because that's really all you have. I love that. That's a beautiful message. Thank you, Sherry, for that. Oh, yeah. Let me wipe that off. All right, let's look at page 9. Ooh, girl, this is something you don't want to hear. Okay, this is a harsh fact. This is a harsh truth. This is for everyone. This is for the men, this is for women, this is for everybody. It's not just for the bitches or the wannabe bitches.